Assalamualaikum and hi to everyone, especially from my lecturer, Madam Aliza binti Mat Atan. Today, me and my friends from Polytechnic Sultan Salahuddin Abdul Aziz Shah, one of the group from DEP2A, wanted to present our first presentation for Engineering Mathematics 2 subject. This presentation involves topic 2, which is differentiation. Now, I would like to introduce my group members to everyone. We start with Siti Nur Sazwana binti Safari, whole matric card number 08DEP21F1071. Second, me, myself, Nasha Nabila binti Ahmad Azhar, 08DEP21F1082. Next, Nurul Amira binti Zulkifli, 08DEP21F1136. And lastly, Nur Naziha binti Hishamuddin, 08DEP21F1085. In this presentation, we will explain about introduce of differentiation and the example of the question. Next, introduction for rate of change and also the example of the question. And lastly, conclusion.
Hi, my name is Amira. Today I would like to present about introduction of differentiation. Differentiation is all about finding rate of change of the one quantity compared to another. We need to differentiation when the rate of change is not constant. So, in application of differentiation is stationary point. Stationary point are point in graph where the gradient is zero. A stationary point can be any one of maximum, minimum, or a point of inflection. These are illustrated on the next. So we can see the graph. In the graph, we have a maximum point, minimum point, and inflection point. So we must understand that stationary point only occurs when dy per dx equals 0. To determine the stationary point is a maximum, minimum, or a point of inflection, we must apply the second order derivative. So for minimum point, you have get negative gradient, and for maximum point, you have get positive gradient.
I'm Nur Najiha and I will explain our example for stationary at point. So we've been asked here, given a curve y equals to 2x cubed minus 3x squared. Find the stationary point and sketch the curve. So what we're gonna do is find the derivative of this question. So it will be dy dx equal to 6x squared minus 6x. When this equals to 0, we can factor it to take out 6x times x subtract 1 equals to 0. There are two stationary here when x equals to 0 and when x equals to 1. These are coordinates for x. So to find coordinates for y, we need to substitute x value in 2x cubed subtract 3x squared. Our first function is 2 times 0 cubed subtract 3 times 0 squared. Second function is 2 times 1 cubed subtract 3 times squared. So first stationary point is x value 0, y value 0. Second stationary point is x value 1, y value negative 1. To get to know many maximum and minimum points, we need to make second derivative. So we're gonna take our first derivative, which was 6x cubed subtract 6x. So we differentiate it again and it will be d squared y divided by dx squared equals to 12x subtract 6. Next, we can substitute it. D squared y divided by dx squared equals to 12 times 0 subtract 6. And the answer is negative 6. It will be minimum point. Next, d squared y divided by dx squared equals to 12 times 1 subtract 6? The answer is -6. It will be maximum point. So when we sketch the curve, it will be looks like this. So this the curve for y equals to 2x cubed subtract 3x squared. There are stationary points here, x value 0, y value 0, and x value 1, y value -1.
Now, I would like to explain the introduction of rate of change. The rate of change is one of the essential characteristics of a function. A function describes what the relationship is between two quantities. The rate of change tells us how one quantity changes to the other's change. Rate of change are everywhere. One of the more important applications of derivative in real problem is to calculate the rate of change. Differentiation allows us to find rate of change. For example, it allows us to find the rate of change of the area with respect time.
Hi, I'm Shazana. Today I will discuss the question of the rate of change. The question: find the formula for the rate of change dA/dt of the area of a square whose side x centimeters change at a rate equal to 2 cm per second. Solution: firstly, write down all the information given to find the area of a square. To find the area, we need to multiply the length and the width. The question has given that each side is x. So, A stands for area equal x multiply x. We got x square centimeter square. Next, differentiate A to dA/dx. Then, we got 2x. To find dA/dt, we need dx/dt. The dx/dt value has been given. Now, we can find dA/dt. So, to find dA/dt, we need to arrange the equation like this: dx per dt multiply dA/dx. Then, enter the value and solve it. We got 4x centimeter square per second.
In conclusion, we get from the topics is in mathematics, differentiation can be defined as a derivative of a function with respect to an impedance variable. Differentiation in calculus can be applied to measure the function per unit change in the impedance variable. The process of finding the derivative of a function is called differentiation. If x and y are two variables, the rate of change of a x with respect to y is the derivative. So, we can find the dy per dx for the equation of the curve using rules of differentiation. We will know to finding a stationary point and also learn to sketch graph. So, that's all from us. Thank you.